All right, so in this video, we are going to refresh on deciding if something is or is not a function. All right, so remember when we have our graphs, we do the vertical line test. And that is just where you are going to draw a nice little vertical line, a straight up and down, and see how many times it touches your graph. So this first graph is a little different. It's just a bunch of ordered pairs. It only touches one time here, so we're good. One time here, one time here, one time here, and one time here. So we are good. This is a function. Let's go down to this graph. Let's draw our vertical line. And we can see right away, we want to see how many times does that blue line we just draw cross the pink heart on our graph. And we can see right here, it touches 2 times. If you want to find another spot, look at this one. It touches 2 times. It touches 2 times. So this is not a function. It's a big old cheater. Let's look at another one. Draw our vertical line. Touches 1 time. Only 1 time, so we're good. This is a function. This one is tricky. This one gets everyone every time, and this is on the SOL. If I draw my vertical line, look at how many times that is touching. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness, so many times. There is so much touching. So much cheating. So this is not a function. Got 2 more real quick before we get into the other stuff. Touches 1 time, 1 time, 1 time. So we're good. That is a function. Remember, I do not care about the X and Y axis right now. I care how many times did the line I draw touch the graph given. Okay, this means nothing to me. All right, let's look at, we have more ordered pairs. Touches 1 time. Uh-oh. It touches 2 times. Not a function. All right, so remember we're doing the vertical line test to decide if something is or is not a function. Let's go look at a few more details. So, is this a function? Let's do our vertical line test and check. Draw 3 lines. Is this a function? Yes, it passes the vertical line test. Now, let's look for our x-intercepts. So remember, that is when it is going to be some number and then 0, and they cross the x-axis. So I'm looking right here. I do not have any point on my x-axis, so there are none. Let's look at our y-intercepts. Remember, that's when x is 0, and they are crossing our y-axis. That is our straight up and down right here. And if you see, I have a point right here, and that's going to be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 5. And remember, zeros means the same thing as root, x-intercept, and solution. So these two better match. If I do not have an x-intercept, I do not have a 0. Do not make one up. Okay? Let's look at another one. Is this a function? Vertical line test. Uh-oh. We can already see. No. It fails the vertical line test. Let's look for my x-intercepts on my x-axis right here. I have 1 right here, and that's going to be at 1, 2, 3, -4. 0. My y-intercepts are going to be on my y-axis. They have 1 right here at 0, 3. My other one down here at negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, negative 5. And again, remember your x-intercept and your roots. These are the same things. You are just taking that first x value. So you say x equals negative 4. Whoops, my screen, there we go. The screen froze for a second. All right, negative 4. Last one, is this a function? Draw our lines. All right, it's looking good. It gets a little funny in there, but it actually ends up being okay. So is this a function? Yes. It passes the vertical line test. Check out my x-intercepts. I have 2, negative 5, 0, and 0, 0. Remember, this point is called the origin. The origin is special because it is both. It is an x-intercept and a y-intercept. So you see how it's sitting on my x-axis right here and my y-axis right here. Okay. Our last piece, our solutions. We are just taking my x value from the ordered pair. X equals negative 5 and x equals 0. Hopefully this helps.